After Unbreakable, Shyamalan directed Signs, which was good in its own right, but then he directed The Village, which I thought sucked, and then his films seemed to keep getting worse. Lady in the Water, The Happening, The Last Airbender, and After Earth. But then he directed The Visit, which I haven't seen yet, but I hear is actually a good little low-budget movie, and then he wrote and directed Split, which was a massive hit, and what we're looking at today. The film stars James McAvoy. The story had 3 girls abducted by James McAvoy, who is later revealed to be living with real-life mental disorder, dissociative identity disorder, and has 23 personalities, but 3 of them have built a kind of religion around the rise of the 24th personality, the Beast. Firstly, this is not a flawless film. There are a few weird directorial decisions, like how at the beginning, when McAvoy steals the car that the 3 girls are sitting in, they take way too long to realistically react with, "I think you're in the wrong car." Also, the reaction should be more like, "Who the fuck are you?" And though McAvoy is good here, I'll properly get to that later. Some of the personalities that he portrays are a bit annoying, and I guess that close-ups on actors' faces is just Shyamalan's style. And then there's the backstory to Anya Taylor-Joy's character, which has no place in this movie. But this is a good film nonetheless. It's been called a comeback, a return, a renaissance. For every one thing that Shyamalan gets wrong, he gets at least 9 things right, and the right parts usually matter more than the wrong parts. This starts off as a thriller, and then it transforms into a horror film with darkness, claustrophobia, tension, terror, and an unstoppable slasher coming after our final goal. It's quite the climax. But let's get to the most highly praised aspect of this film, and that's James McAvoy as Kendall Wendell Crumb, the man with 23 personalities. McAvoy is of course phenomenal as the main antagonist of the movie, and convincingly portrays the OCD tough guy, the manipulative woman, and the rather annoying boy, but he's also legitimately scary as the Beast. Yeah, they wouldn't have set that up if there wasn't going to be a payoff. It's insane seeing the Beast do things that any normal man would never be able to do, and Shyamalan does such a great job building up the Beast after he's born, that you're possibly even more unsettled that he's just a normal man. But McAvoy is so great in this role that you'll totally believe it, and he's also just superb as you see him go from one character to another, right in front of your eyes. The supporting actors are also quite good. Crumb's therapist doesn't have as much to do as it feels like she should, but she's good nonetheless. And 2 of the 3 girls are good as damsels in distress that are trying to figure out a way to escape. They aren't just waiting to be rescued. But Anya Taylor-Joy of course has the most to work with, interacting with James McAvoy's personalities the most, and giving the most nuanced performance of the 3 girls. Split makes a few missteps and occasionally threatens to fall over itself, but it effortlessly keeps up a tense atmosphere, solid direction, and a great central performance by James McAvoy. And the twist? I'll get to that later.